string of streams, and we're going to the Chaos Trial, and I put some of the stuff that I had in the bank that I don't really need for my character. And we're actually going to try to speedrun these, and we're not going to bother the final room with the get those Chaos Chamber bunnies, because I want to get the Chaos 100 as fast as also. I also won't be making any encounter elite, and I gotta make sure I'm probably not going to even bother grabbing anything other than ammo. I don't like it when they don't even spawn. So annoying. Yeah, target that thing that's up there, not the other ones, please. I just totally ignored Moat. What the heck? We'll go party time, and we're not gonna make any of these counters elite. I'll do that for the 99 one, but for these ones I'm not. As for these blessings, the only ones that matter are spell damage, elemental damage, and maybe even this. I'm not even gonna number of crystals I'm not gonna even matter. I'm just gonna skip the final realm anyways. Just like that. That is finished. But I am gonna pick up legendaries that are on the ground though. And only those, not the purples, just to get these things done faster. I might not even take the time to sell things at the machines. Yeah, when they're not at elite, these things are gonna go down super fast anyway, but when they're at the regular and not the elite, they're gonna go down even faster. What is important though? Not run out of ammo. Health is not going to make this faster. Spell damage, elemental damage, critical damage. Maybe even reload speed if I wanted more pixies on the thing, but I probably don't even want that because it's takes a hit to performance. What is this one? Not taking melee damage. The king, so fine, yet that was gonna be super easy. That means going as fast as I can, take many about stellium portals as possible, and probably don't even have enough crystals to do the. Because I tried to go a fast spot, I accidentally picked one of the wrong ones. I don't remember what it is, it was so fast but I knew it wasn't the right one. That's the cape types. I'm only picking up legendaries, and I'm not gonna even be selling stuff to the vendors. And that also means ignoring the chaos crystals that are not in the path. Ignoring the crystals that out of my way, basically, and whatever. Stupid barrel. Goodbye. Didn't even spawn as fast as I wanted it to. That's okay. The time would be even faster on the PS5 because the load times are much lower on the PS4. Would be going through these stages quite a bit faster. This one's to finish before time runs out. Yeah, that early bone crab didn't even stand any chance. I wish I can get this kind of power in Borderlands 2, but it is what it is. It's OP almost so difficult. You usually need slag to really take those enemies out. I'm not going to bottle the health, but I'm going to bottle the ammo, so I might need it. Yeah, as soon as he went to that gray health bar, it was all she wrote. I don't care if I get damaged by that thing, I just want this to end as quickly as possible. Fortunately, that legendary is so far out of my way. $820. Chaos level is at 96. I just simply grab those legendaries. I'm gonna, and this goes to the load screen. Yeah, if this was like PS5, we probably get that like 7 minutes or so. We gotta destroy the Dragon Lord statue. Cool. All she wrote for that one. That's a Crow enemy, and these are gonna be the bane of my existence for this build. Wow, that was super fast. I don't know if I can go any faster than that. Oh, honestly, neither one of those would have mattered. The other was an spill. I typically hate that one because it likes to kill me, but it also kills the enemies when they're trying to get a second win. And I still got almost all full ammo. Wow. Pixies can handle these eyeballs that are floating, so they're not a problem. Notification? Yeah, that's annoying. I don't have message notifications, but it's the notifications when somebody else is going online. Well, wish the Pixies would have targeted that thing. It is fine though. At least that, when I choose the crystals, it is crystals for the buffs. Not really crystals for the loot room. I'm actually going to go up here. The soul can be at the crystal. That was nothing again. Wow. That's why I went up to this place. I can get to the portals as soon as I'm finished. Save so much time. The reason I didn't throw the Pixies at, I wanted to be careful of my ammo because I was running low on it. That's the one I want. Ammo capacity. Yay. And that blue cake. Huh? What the? How that came out of my ear. Wow. And with that ammo capacity, I can just throw this thing all day. Yeah, I dropped the freaking earbud. They should have took the same old time spawning. It's a good thing those Pixie explosions don't necessarily damage you. Say explode close to you. That one's just dark magic efficiency. Don't even care about that. We got another legendary that dropped. And I don't even have the loot luck amulet on. I'm still dropping good amount of legendaries. I believe this is, yeah, it's gotta be the last one before the boss. I don't know which boss is next, though. If it's one that I can destroy basically instantly, that'd be good. I don't think I'm gonna get Reaper Bones for this boss fight. That would have been super nice. We've got Borderlands. Maybe I might get the Reaper Bones for this one. I don't know. At least I still have my both most yeah, I'm apparently gonna get this one. This fight takes long enough for it to do. I don't think this thing's gonna last anymore. Goodbye, Borderlands. Whatever that fireball hit me, it doesn't matter. A peg leg he dropped. It's not as his dedicated drop as his dedicated drop is smart armor and a transistor. It's only because I had to get that earbud. It slowed me like 20 seconds or so. Because Borderlands is a boss that has two phases, all that getting that second phase is real quick. Weren't able to do it under 8 minutes. And that drop of the earbud as well. I don't know what the source of the microphone would have been. And by the way, it's Chaos 97. 3 more to go. This one's to prevent Stallion to getting destroyed. You had to spawn all the way over there. Wow. I just saw 1 million. That thing dropped the full battery, which you can get at the machine. Definitely not taking no 5 if I'm going to speed run these things. That's not real smart. Well, to the next stage then. This is not a protect bot stallion. These are all going to be protect bot stallion till the 3rd one. That super elite pirate just died. These enemies don't always spawn immediately, so... Got a buff Mice that is in fire. A liquid coin had dropped. Wow. Get some elemental damage while I'm at it. Because why not? And I didn't see anything that is... Sometimes a quartz crystal would spawn over there. It didn't this time. I know, I think another one could spawn. Also, I probably would have done that fast if I didn't had to watch my ammo. Antactual frost, extra cryo damage, nice. Gun damage, that's not going to help me much. Yes, ammo capacity. Wow, that's going to solve pretty much most of my ammo problems. Good thing that spawn. a Hawkins Wrath. I'm just gonna say none of those are gonna help, but we got a critical damage. Unfortunately, I don't think there's one for ability damage that I know of. Not in terms of those blessings. I don't need that, so 1800 ammo is enough anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that spell damage. That's gonna be nice. Well, I just basically down myself, but if you don't do that, Reaper Bones, it's just to kill off the. They'll just kill off the damage. As long as its cooldown is not active. I'm gonna let the dog in. That could not have been perfect. Nice. I know with this one, it's the one with the stupid trolls. So you know trolls love the troll. You jerks, why do you want to do that? Hit me on the stupid sacred ground. Not be a freaking bowling and do that stuff. And now we have arrived at the boss. That's real nice, we can go straight to this boss. Don't even have to pick up ammo or anything. Since we have everything that is active, he went down pretty much instantly. LeChance had no chance. And now we're at Chaos 98. I'm gonna miss out on stuff, but that's okay. There's always room to do it after I max out the Chaos level. So far, I actually haven't been able to get under 8 minutes, and that was because the first one took longer than I wanted it to. Turning all these things into pop skulls. Sorry. Trust in magic. Not that I need it, but it says it increases war capacity by 50% and decreases health by 50%, but the ward increase is actually much higher than that. Besides, I'm going to get all that health back anyway. Basically almost doubles it due to the unarmored defense. And because they weren't elite, that's gonna put a damper to my time of stupid bar forms. Hi. Another counter. It bites the dust. Yeah, another counter bites the dust. Hopefully I can get an ammo capacity busing, but I don't really pay attention to the bossing altars during a fight. And that's just so, because you want to focus on a fight anyway. It's the most important thing to do. That one's just health, I don't really need it. I just went past Barkenstein's cliff. But I got the spell damage. What is this one? Dark magic efficiency? Don't need it. Gun damage? Not gonna bother that one. And we got a legendary to draw up by that star that's on the mini-map. Where is it though? It's a brutal stampede. Nice to have, but not paying attention to its roles. Yeah. And Gargle Snot just dropped the sacrificial steep. It's a Wonderlands sheep. It's like a skag that it's a sheep. With Borderlands 4 in a different location, we probably won't be seeing skags in it. And we're at the halfway point now. It's simply finished before time runs out. We'll easily get that finished before time runs out. So the mountain troll got absolutely trolled. I don't need extra life, so goodbye, coiled Santera. You are toast. That count has bite the dust once again. And another butt-selling buff. Wow. Oh, PS4, yeah. That, I think it's gun handling, not useful for this thing. Recoil does not affect the reload throws. That one was a double loot lock. I think it was a lightning spell. No, Stabomancer. Lightning spell. Stabomancer. Don't get the things confused. Why did I just grab that Max Ward? I just simply grab that for the sake of doing it. That's all. Oh, 50k on the health. Not really able to get that. I don't call it a big deal because it's not. It's not like I super needed the extra crit damage anyway. That one's actual ammo capacity, which I would think is completely redundant now. I know what the one was, because it's purple. Okay. It's the possessed bastard. Oh, that son of a witch wants to challenge me. You're toast. I'm not gonna probably not even bother the Reaper Bones. A hammer and anvil for Ward. That one took 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes. I don't know why. Well, that was a dark magic Stabbermancer, and it's not a double loot lock. Might consider keeping that. Thank you. Not what I wanted for that. Since it's the second class, might as well go over these. Gun damage, critical chance. Whatever, I decided to sell it. Go for the Dark Magic Greyborn, I guess. Well, that's the last Chaos Chamber I have to do. Yep, 99. There is a Chaos Trial that is 100. That's not really necessary. And I think for this one, we're going to go Elite. It's the last one anyway, so... Nice to pick up these, but... if I do see a... ammo capacity, I'm going to go grab it. Not enough enemies to maintain that, so we're not going to keep the Reaper Bones up. I got a 2 mil on that. It's going to be either nasty spill, we're not taking elemental overflow. There is no way we're doing that. And this time we are going to do that. Want to get as much damage as we can on this. And remember that the damage does carry over. Being down like that was real nice for that one. Was able to avoid that light. And we're going to make all these encounters elite. Like I promised. I'm going to keep an eye out for those blessing altars. I'm not going to go crazy with the pixies. I got to conserve my ammo because I'm getting low on that. Well, none of those were what I wanted. And we have got an icebreaker. Nice. That's what we might want, because that's just an increase in damage when the enemy is slowed. Even more if it's completely frozen. We might not clear that finished enemies while standing inside sacred ground, because we already killed a significant part of it. Just by killing those two enemies. And we've got the ammo capacity, nice. I might as well pick that up as well, and we're not going to pick up any more of those. Yeah, and this is group of the path symbol. We are not going to bother with that. Puzzle that takes way too long. The one that's running along is just simply a DPS race. That's why I go for it. Two Fairy doesn't even stand a chance. I know she's annoying, but she didn't stand a chance. And there's no point in doing those other ones. Pick up some of these purples. This is just the last one anyway. The trouble is, we've got Dragon Lord for the last fight. Which means I'm going to use up a lot of ammo for it. Lose up a lot of ammo no matter how much you slice it. It's also the longest possible fight. That's excluding Fire Door. Wow, Fire Door. You don't want Fire in the Chaos Chamber. That means you're freaking running screwed. The fight takes a long time because you gotta go through all those phases. That's not to mention that all that stuff that Fire throws at you. And you have to take out these soul crystals. Get them not be immune to your attacks. Kind of think of it as your war fight from Borderlands 2. Walkenar is even more. Nah, Borastis is more unfair than Pyador is. Well, meant to make that elite, but game was being stupid. Decided not recognize the triangle button press. Oh, it is elite. No, not it. It is not. At least the enemies are going to go down super fast. Because for whatever reason the game didn't recognize I was pressing the triangle button. Faithful Falls, that's probably what I want to see. That is that companion damage per companion that is on the field. And you can get a ton of those when you have super fast reload speeds. Look at that nasty spill mass. One real nasty spill. Blame all those stupid barf worms. Man. It's a good thing I grabbed the extra ammo capacity. Sanguine Sacrament. Not gonna make things faster, but it's when I cast a spell, get extra life. Keep the Reaper bones up a little bit longer. And you guessed it. Last one we have to deal with is Dragon Lord. Always is. Chaos 20, Chaos 35, Chaos 50, now Chaos 100. You get Dragon Lord. Holy cow! Look at that damage. I was hoping I wouldn't get this phase. Apparently not fast enough for Dragon Lord. Who cares? They run into me. That's not a big deal. I don't want Reaper Bones active at this time anyway. And that's without this thing. Which I forgot to quit. No, probably will stay equipped for the next fight. So I want to see how fast Budhog goes down. He's not going to down me anyway. Even though it's a secret loss. Still not going to down me. Did you seriously sucker punch me down there, Dragon Lord? You are gonna super pay for that. Or maybe I just not paying attention and just ran off. I want that ammo for Abundant Hog. That's just if he doesn't go down almost instantly. He probably won't though, but he'll go down super fast. It's nice when the Pixie actually target that thing. I think he's close enough though for me to do that. Target Dragon Lord, please. Sometimes I can get this thing super fast though. Faster than you would normally would. I'm probably gonna do something insane. No, I don't have to. I see if that stayed. I don't want to stay at 1,000. I was gonna just jump off, recover my ammo, because you get 3/4 of your ammo after you die. But there was no point in that one this time. Ammo upkeep wasn't gonna matter. Let's see how fast I can down this thing. Yeah, he is gone. He was gone just like that. The best place to last the whole thing. That means he went down in like 11 seconds. I'm gonna do something, and it's this. Yeah, get the loot lock, because I want the increased chance. This thing's only going to drop a body room or frozen orb. Well, most of the time anyways. I could not believe my dog went down that fast. Wow. Not really instantly, but he went down super fast. Yeah, I still got that amalgam I'm going to put in the bank. And I still have that not artifact, the amulet. Yeah, and that is it. Watch all the item grabbing if you want. Which one do I really want to do? Armor, the wards, the amulets, the magic books, the rings, the melee weapons, the pistols, the assault rifles, the rocket launchers, heavy weapons, the sniper rifles, the SMGs, or this. No. We're gonna go for the armor, I just decided. Okay, if Dragon Lord had to sucker punch me down to the off the tower. And I'm gonna pay attention to what the armors have. I'm not gonna sell them as fast as I can. So I'm pretty much done with the going up in chaos level. Pretty much all my characters that are on here that are I have created all Chaos 100. This is not what you expect from a Brr-Reaver build, but it's hecka effective. Nope. All damaged out, nice. I want something else on it though that's increases damage. That's a mosquito's mantle that is a +5 in the fire rate skill. Sure, I keep it just for the sake of keeping it. And I decided to do that. That's not what I wanted for that. Keep tides. Another keep tides. That's both spell and ability damage. I am, however, not going to go for that. Selling that one. I expect more from Amalgam, so that is going to be... That's a primordial anyway. I'm pretty sure I have something better than that. Although that's kind of a nice bonus. I want all damage dealt and something that increases damage for the build. Pending damage. Now all these are going to be primordial. I'm not going to be looking at much of these. But if they have nice bonuses, I'll take them. Rest are just sell. And we do have that armor up miniband, so a lot of them are going to be either the Berserker or the... That is, however, not the end. We got more of these to pick up. I'm still not going to be able to pick all those up. Wow. That is nice, but it's a selective amnesia, and we're not going to go for that. You gotta have the you gotta have survivability for that, so I'm not going to take it. That's actually pretty nice. I might keep it. Now that would be a good one to use a selective amnesia on, because it's grade 1 Berserker, which the overarching class is called the Brr-Reaver. I have something better than that, so no. Although that was pretty good. Still want that 3 in the double knot. I suppose that could be useful, and really don't want to fill up my bank with ones I might not even want, but I just... Yep, I did bought it. Wow.
Matt, we're leaving.
Okay.
Okay. You and PDPGaming. Like, she ate early, so probably 2:30.
Yeah.
Or 3 o'clock.
That's the one I bought back. I'm going to keep that one. That's also nice because the maximum reward will collate the health.
Sorry. For lunch, you can have the rest of the chicken fingers and the white rice.
Yeah.
If you want it for lunch. If not, you can have it whenever. Okay? I'm trying to get stuff ready. I have
I'm not keeping that because I got something that's ascended. Not done just quite yet, but we got these to go through. Not going to take long to sell these though. None of them what I even wanted anyway. Actually, yeah, that. Or maybe not, because it doesn't have all damage dealt. Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching these streams, and this is imMinutemanMatt. I'll see you whenever. Peace out. And we had no